Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I certainly got quite a bit done of joy and merriment and family stuff and global war stuff, actually. Got a bunch of that played this weekend, so just great time. Hope you all did too. Kind of bring you the Silk special here, the post midnight game wrap, or game turn, I should say. Hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. There isn't really very much fighting, so that should help as far as low mental fatigue. Real simple. We'll start with the CCP here. They are not any different than any of the other CCP turns I've done. We're just slowly grinding up, hoping at some point see an opportunity to do something useful. We buy an artillery, of course. We do the same train we've done this entire time. We're now up to 5 artillery in, is this Szechuan? Yeah, Szechuan. And then we got a die roll. So let's do a quick die roll. I think we're looking for a 7. That's a 6. So get one more infantry. We'll add that. We'll bring my total to 6, it looks like. Six infantry, 3 cavalry, 3 mountain, 6 artillery in Szechuan, 2 militia, 3 infantry in Shenxi, and then the 2 militia, the artillery in Shanghai, and the artillery in Sikeng. Alright. Yay, CCP. Collect 4. Okay. Three tech rolls for the 4 Soviets here. Same 3 we did last time. Pretty happy to get 2 of them. This is such a game to waste a great Soviet tech program on. And Axis are just blowing everybody out, so I don't know it's going to do us a whole lot of good. But you never know, if the game goes on long enough, maybe we can turn the tide here. So we've got heavy armor at an 8. That's a 1. We've got jets also at an 8. That is an 8. So we do hit jets. And rockets at a 9. That's a 1. So we got one of them. Just got to plod along and ding our successes as we go. All right. Our purchases. A little bit of math with everybody. Oh, got to talk about cola. Can you see cola? So, cola technically did not require you to hold cola as far as the 4-1 rules are concerned, which is why I had collected it last turn. We kind of chatted it out with Borton, though. Global War Enthusiast did, and that is going to be a requirement in 4.2. You are going to have to actually own cola to have the Arctic Convoy line open for the +2. We kind of decided to go ahead and award it to the Soviets, but maybe in the future we might not. We kind of try to play. We try to play with the most updated rules as we kind of know them, so to speak. So if you see that not happen in the future, that's why. In this case, GWE just left, so I'm just going to retake it. There is no sub there. I'll collect it again this turn. So that's kind of what that explanation is. So that's why Soviets are at 49. We've got 2 motorized upgrades, 2 AAA, so that's 10. 2 T-34s, that gets us to 20. We've got 6 advanced mechs, that gets us to 44. And then 2 militia upgrades gets us to 48. We save 1. Alright, combat moves. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. As kind of aforementioned, this militia and 1 infantry is going to go into Kola and liberate that. Meanwhile, 1 infantry from Karelia and 1 infantry from Leningrad is going to go into Vilpuri which I think apparently I still own. So I guess that's not a combat move. So that's technically a non-combat move, but just for math's sake, since I'm announcing it right now, we'll do that. Thought it was German held, but I guess he never took it. So I still got a marker on it. Meanwhile, one airborne is going to fly out of Leningrad here and drop into southern Finland. This worked out so well last time. And we'll use a fighter and a tactical to try to win that fight. We'll see how that goes. Not terribly confident in how it worked for us last time, which supposedly dice have no memory. And then the Germans just ran away rather than fight us. That was interesting, kind of a conserving their strength kind of thing. So out of Earl Kursk, we're going to move up one militia. It'll take southern Belarusia. It would be nice if we had killed that guy last turn. One militia will move from eastern Ukraine to western Ukraine, so we'll take that. One cavalry will move out of Oral Kursk and come into Kyiv, so we'll get Kyiv. And I believe that is all of our combat moves. We have a few non-combat moves, but I think that's all of the combat moves. Yeah, that sub's just gotta hope he lives. Anywhere he goes, he gets killed anyway. So that's kind of the most useful spot for him, I think, for now. Alright, so yeah, that's all we got. So really just the one die rolling fight, not very much to deal with. These guys over here. Alright. So we've got a airborne at 3. That's a miss. We got a fighter at 6. That's a miss. We have a tactical at 7. There's a hit. Hey, so at least we got him. He, meanwhile, just has a shot back at 4. And he missed. So we succeeded. Yay. So we do liberate. Or no. I'm not quite sure if liberate's the right word. We return South Finland to Russian occupation there. All right. Oh, while I'm here and rolling dice, I'm going to roll for Spain because I keep forgetting it. Spanish recruitment is at a 4. 7 fails. All right. Non-combat movements. We do have some shuffling to do here. All right. So out of Oral Kursk here, the 2 cavalry are going to go 1, 2, and come down to North Caucasia. And a T-34 and 2 of my advanced mechs are going to go with them, leaving me with 3. And then this entire army from Oral Kursk is going to step into eastern Ukraine, along with 2 militia from Oral Kursk, and 2 militia from Donetsk Kuban. So that gives me a total of 4 militia there. In addition, the 1 infantry from Donetsk Kuban will join that. And we'll rail two infantry from Tulipetsk. Just gonna make that 4, and then it's gonna become 2. All right. So 2 infantry from Tulipetsk rails to Oral Kursk. And then the other 4 infantry from Tulipetsk are going to Oral Kursk, but 2 of those guys are what's going to become motorized. So you're going to see me just put the 2 down here. Because basically the other 2 are going to become these 2 motorized. Just for ease of tracking there. Militia from Smolensk goes to Western Russia. Militia from Oral Kursk goes to Smolensk. Down here, Militia Donetsk Kuban goes to Tarita. Militia Donetsk Kuban goes to North Caucasia. From Moscow, 2 T-34s go to Oral Kursk. And with my other rail, airborne goes to Leningrad. Actually, I don't need to do that yet, do I? I'll use my other rail to instead move infantry from Moscow to Oral Kursk. We're just gonna slam as many infantry into that group as we can. It's possible GWE could come at me if he wants to with this giant force he's built in East Poland. But if he does, I'll kind of take that. It lets me spend some of my militia defending. It lets my infantry defend on 4s. That's why I don't think he's going to do it. So I'm kind of willing to let that be a thing there if he wants it. He may try to redirect, who knows, but I'm reasonably confident we're going to be okay for a little while here. All right. That might be everything I've got. I don't have a fleet. Oh, my planes all returned to Leningrad. And my fighter in Oral Kursk will fly up to Leningrad. So all of the Soviet planes are in Leningrad. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and get to placement. 2 AAA, 2 T-34s, these 6 advanced mechs all go in Oral Kursk. The 2 militia upgrades occur in Eastern Ukraine. that puts 2 more infantry on the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's a 4 stack. Alright, so I go load green and red. Green and red. Green here. Alright. So double check me guys as you go, but my infantry stack that I'm showing is now 22 infantry here in eastern Ukraine, along with 5 motorized infantry, 6 artillery, 3 advanced mechs, and 2 T-34s. And then Oral Kursk is 2 T-34s, 6 advanced mechs, 2 light armor, 2 motorized, 2 AAA, 2 infantry. Moscow is an infantry and a airborne. Smolensk is a militia. Southern Belarus is a militia. There's 2 militia in Oral Kursk. Militia Western Ukraine, cavalry in Kiev, militia Tarita, 2 infantry militia in Crimea. Leningrad is 3 militia and airborne, 10 infantry, 2 fighters, tactical, air transport. Volpuri is 2 infantry. Kola is an infantry and a militia. Southern Finland is a airborne. Down here in the south, in Transcaucasia, I've got militia, 2 cav, 1 T-34, 2 advanced mechs. Transcaucasia is 5 militia, 3 infantry. And that should be everything. Everything else in the east stayed. I had 1 boat stayed. And we're done here. So, my math is 54 if I won this fight. So check me on that. I think it's 49 plus 5, plus the 1 save. So I should have 55 for next turn. But check me on that, of course, too, guys. And that's all I've got. So, say good morning to y'all. Everybody have a great week, and I'll see you guys in a day or 2. Take care.